Hey guys, welcome to another edition of About Last Night. Tonight I'm going to be making a kind of healthy recipe for dessert that's absolutely delicious, and you'll have people amazed at how healthy it truly is. We're going to be making caramelized roasted pears. So we're going to be using pears, the star of the show. You can use any type of pears you wish. These are the ones that I've chosen. They're organic red. We're going to use brown sugar, so I'm using the Truvia brown sugar. Some butter, and yes, even though I've tried to be no dairy for the whole month of November and December, a little bit of butter is in this recipe. Vanilla, and some fresh lemon juice. Feel free to use the lemon juice that comes in the plastic lemons if that's all you have. All you need for this recipe is a pan to roast your pears in, and a bowl to mix up the sauce. And I'm just using my handy dandy little 350 juicer from Walmart to squeeze my lemon. You need to know this recipe does take about an hour, so you want to allot that much time. So the first thing we're going to do is preheat the oven to 375. You want to start off by greasing your pan so everything doesn't stick. Since this is a sweet recipe, I'm going to be using the spray coconut oil to coat the pan. Now you can peel your pears if you wish. I love the skin, it's the healthiest part, and I'm a little lazy, so I'm not going to peel mine, but you can if you wish. Now we're just going to have the pears and we're going to cut it at the stem. So you're going to cut it in half like so, just popping out the seeds. You're going to place it in your pan, cut side up. So now I've got them all in like this, and now we're just going to juice the lemon, or use lemon juice and sprinkle it all over them so they don't get brown. This is from half a lemon. This is how much I'm going to sprinkle. So you just sprinkle it on the pears. And now I'm just going to take about a 1/4 cup or so of the brown sugar, Truvia. Just dump it in a bowl. And the bowl is just to mix, so you don't have to use as big a bowl as I did. And then we're just going to flavor the brown sugar with a splash of vanilla. And then I'm just going to mix it up with a fork. Now you just sprinkle the brown sugar vanilla mixture all over the cut tops of your pears. Okay, now it looks like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take about 2 tablespoons of butter. You're going to cut the butter up into cubes and put a little dab on each cut pear. So I cut the butter up into 10 little cubes, and I'm putting 1 on each half. I had five pears, and it just worked out that was how many was in the bag, and it fits perfectly in the pan. Okay, that's it. Now the last thing you're going to do is you're going to pour about 2 tablespoons of water in the bottom of the pan around the pears. So I put about 2-3 tablespoons worth of water in the pan, and now I'm going to put this in the 375 oven that's been preheated, and we're going to cook it for half an hour. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to stick it in a 375 oven for a half an hour, uncovered, but you're periodically going to want to check on it and actually baste with a spoon the juices that are around the pears. So every maybe 10 minutes, set a timer and just pull it out, spoon the juice over the tops and stick it back in. You're going to do that for 30 minutes. So we'll check back in half an hour. Hey guys, so it's 20 minutes in and I've already taken the pears out once at 10 minutes and basted them. So I thought I would do it with you guys this time. So this is what they look like. It's been 20 minutes. All I'm doing is very carefully tilting the pan, just using a spoon, and literally just spooning a spoonful of the delicious sauce at the bottom on the top of each cut pear. All right, so back in the oven for the last 10 minutes. It'll have been a full 30 at that point. I'll meet you here in 10. And we'll go to the next step. Okay, guys, so it's been 30 whole minutes, so now I'm going to pull them out. My glasses are all steamy. You're going to leave the oven on because we're going to flip them over now and put the cut side down and put them back in the oven for another 30 minutes, also basting every 10 minutes. So now I'm just going to flip them over. Okay, so now's when the caramelization really comes in. So they're all face down, and I'm going to put it back in the oven for another 30 minutes. I'm going to bring it out every 10 and baste it again. Okay, it's been a half an hour. They're done. They look amazing. Now I'm just going to flip them over. Okay, now that I have them all cut side up, I'm just going to hit them with a little bit of cinnamon. Making sure you get it on each one. And there you have it. They're done. Now you just let it cool and let the liquid in the bottom turn into a caramel. And then you can eat them any way you want. You could have them with ice cream. I'm going to have them just with a little dollop of whipped cream. And you spoon the caramel on top once they're cooled off a little bit.